Today we are going. Today we are going to learn how can we use the set interval. Okay, set interval with the text. For example, if you want to just repeat the particular
Yes,
text
sir.
as we type in the particular text box, and it will work according to our timeline. So just start with that. Firstly, we use the hashtag and write some coding here, just like title, you know very well, title, and just type here timer program. Just type here timer program and close it, title, and use here the H1 tag for the heading for the particular program content. Just type here timer text program
Okay,
with
sir.
text box here, and just close it, H1. And after that, we have to insert here some text box just right here. First one, that is the input type. If you want to change the line, you need to use your BR tag for the line break. And right here, some code for the input box. Just type your input type equal to text and just name the ID of this. Just provide the ID, that is text one, and close it. And after that, just press enter, and you have to insert another box. Just type your input
Yes, sir.
type, that is text, and again just use ID and equal to text2. So here we have the two text box. You can just observe it on the resulting window. Just move on the resulting window. You will get the output here and press F5. Just see there. Here we have the two text box. This is one first one. This is first second one. And you have to write some text below that. That's why we use here VR tag for the line break and use H1 tag for the content, just like that. Hello, see here,
Yes, sir.
and close your H1 tag, or you can go with the S2 tag. The S2 tag size will be smaller than the H1 because it is a heading style too. Just see there. Just save it and again move on the screen of the resulting screen. The see there. Here we just type some coding for the output and just move on the screen and just press F5. You will get things like this. Hello, see here, right? And if you want to just name the particular text box, you can go with that. Just again move on coding screen and write some code for the tag. Just type here first value. Just type here first text value. First text value. First text value. And another one, just go with the second one. Just type here second text value. And just save this and just check the result of output. Just move on the screen and press F5, right? And if you want to align the center this text, so you have to use the center tag here. Just click on this and use the center tag before this. Just type here, use the center tag. And after that, you have to close at the last of this center tag. Okay, so between these tags, you will get all the content at the center position because we use here the tag before the content and after the content closing here, right? And just
Yes,
move on the
sir.
output screen and press F5. You will get all the things at the center, right? And just see there, here we're just writing here, hello, how are you? There is no output on the screen, and I will just type here, I am fine. But there is no output in the form of here. Okay, so we have to code for the output. So just click on again here the coding screen, and let's go with the script coding. So just move on here and just type the script coding. You need to use the script tag here and close the script tag because we just insert some coding here for the scripting, and you have to another add the script option because we just call the particular script function into another script function that is for set time interval, right? That's why we have to use here to script tag. And just place here and just type here set interval. Just type here set interval. And after that, interval, just keep in mind, interval should be, I should be capital, right? Interval. And within this bracket, you have to use double encode and write the function name. So here we just type here result function name. We just type this coding, keep up the screen. So just, and here we just give the time 1000 milliseconds. Okay, it means this will call this tag or this set interval call the particular function result function after 1000 milliseconds, right? If you go with the 2 second, you have to write here 2000. Okay, so 1000 millisecond equal to 1000. That's why here we just type here 1000 for a particular second. Okay, and just go with the coding here and then script coding. Here we have to write some variable name just like this variable d is equal to dd dot get seconds, or first you just type here new date, and after that just type here variable s is equal to d dot get seconds. What is the use of this function? It is a predefined function. Whenever we need to call the date of today, you just use this particular predefined date function. It will provide the current date or today's date in the variable d, right?
Yes,
Similarly,
sir.
similarly, we can get the second of that day. We use the function get second function. It is also a predefined function. Just keep in mind, right? So it will, this function provide the seconds and this function provides the today's date. Okay, and here we just calling here the today's
Yes.
date seconds. That why it is showing here d dot get seconds, right? And after this, we just move on the screen here and use if function, and here just type it s is modulated by 2, and here we assign the equal to symbol, right? Whenever we decide assign the value for the equal to, we use double equal to symbol within the particular if conditions, right? Or else if condition. We have to use double equal to for
Yes,
this
sir.
particular equal to value, right? Close this and again just start the initial text here and write some text here. Document dot, we have to label the text. See here, to see here. You can go with that and use the label tag here, label, and try decide the ID here, label one, and close this. And again, just move on here and close the label tag. Right. And in this section, we just write some coding for that. Document dot get element by ID, and use here that is text one, label one dot inner text, inner HTML, right? And equal to just type here document dot get element by ID, and here we call the ID of what? First text box value. That's why we use here within the double quote text one, right? And use the semicolon text dot value and close this set statement. And after this, just close the bracket of this particular if condition, and again just type here else function, that is the else condition. And here we write only simple program document dot get element by ID, label one value will become inner HTML equal to document dot get element by ID, and use here that is a text to value. Okay, so it will provides the value of text2 to label this. Okay, after the checking the first condition, just type your value and close this bracket like this. Understood? And here we have
Yes,
to
sir.
add the particular function. So just move on here and type here what? Here we need to just type the function as we put the name here. That is result function. Let's type here. Function name is result. What is the meaning of function? Function is a set of statements, right? We will just call the
Yes,
particular function, okay, set of a statement, or you can also say it method, right? And just save this and let's check the output. Move on the resulting screen and try to check here. Press F5 and just see here. Type here hello and yellow. It is not changing here. So we have to again move on coding and let's check the codings. Label is the right, tick label one. You just don't give the space extra or space before like that, right? Because it is a case sensitive language. So we don't need to give these types of spaces before that. Script and closing here is script, set interval, and this is the function, just call it. Type here variable s.
yes, sir.
Remove from the assigning of values from here and just try to save this. Let's go with the output. Screen and press F5. Is it working or not? No,
Yes, sir. It's okay.
no working here. Not working. So just move on here. And again, just type here for the observation document dot BG color. That is red. And again, just move on this and just type it document dot BG color equal to yellow. And save this. Right after pressing Ctrl plus S,
Yes, sir.
and first we just overlook the coding and then just move on this. First, that is good. Input type text one, text two, label one. Just see there is some mistakes here in spelling. So we use here LABLE not. This is the LEABEL should be here, right? And just save this. Just keeping the
Yes,
same
sir.
of ID of this particular, because if it will not match with the particular code, it will not work. So keep in mind and be careful about this types of error. Just save this and move on the resulting screen and let's check the output here. Just press F5. Okay, just see there. The color will change here.
Yes,
Is it changing here? And just type some value here, just like this. Sanjay KS Smart Student. Right. Just see there.
sir.
Just observe here. Sanjay KS Smart Student. Okay. As we just type here, you will get here, and in this, you will get another screen, and it will automatically change second by second. Right. Just type here. Hello. How are you? Right. And in this section, just type here, I am fine. I am fine, like this, right? Just see there. Here we get the result, right? So that is the output of this string. Understood? Is
Yes, sir.
it or not? Okay.
Yes, sir. It's
After
clear.
doing that, just see there. If you want to change the BG color, you can go with that. Whatever you color, you just put here. And if you want to just change the font color, you write here some code here, document dot FG color. FG color for the what? FG color for the text color, right? Here just type your white. White color for the text and just move on the screen here. And again just type here document dot FG capital C color and just type here red. Clear, and just save this and let's
Yes, sir.
and press F5. Okay, understood? And if you want to change the background of this particular frame, you have to add particular body tag attribute in the coding within the running text. You can go with that here like this. You can go with there and just type here body right? And BG color, BG color, or you can use the directly style here, style and equal to single quote and URL. Just type here document dot. Just type here background dash image. Colon here, use the colon and just type the URL address. That is 1.gif, 1.gif and close it. And again, semicolon and close it. Right. And let's check the
Yes, sir.
background is visible here or not. Just save it and try to find out that. Just press here, output screen, and click on F5. Is it not?
Yes, sir, it's okay.
No, it's not big working here. Background is not visible here. Right. So we use a background image and we have to close the tag here. We haven't closed here, that's why it's not working. We have to close here this text, not here. Exactly. Just cut this code from here, Control X, and we have to place this code in this section, body section. Where's the body? Let's go with that. I think body, we haven't used the body. So we have to write here the body tag after that. Just type your body tag and paste it. Right, and close this body tag here. And just use your what? Background image URL here and use the single quote or double quote within this and close the double quote here
Yes, sir.
like this. And try to find out that. Just click on save it and try to refresh this. And press F5. Right. Just see there. Is it visible here? Right.
Yes, sir, it's
This is
okay.
visible, right. So that is the output. If you want to change the background, you can go with that. If you change the another image, you have to again just type some coding with that. You just change the URL address here. This only just type 2. It will show the 2.gif images. You can insert multiple images, whatever you want. Just press F5. There is no image, so that site is not showing here. But if we use your 1.gif, I think is it available on the desktop? That site is called. You can call 1.jpg, and just save this. And move on again here and press F5.
Sir.
Image is not here, so you have to use your 1.gif, right? That will show.
Yes, sir.
Press F5, you will get it, right? Just see the first impression is that first one without background, right? Just press F5, you will get white background. Then the timing will continue, then it will change the color. Okay, and as we set the background as an image, that's why it is fixing here. It is fixed here, right? So just try to do that. If you have any query, just ask me here. Okay, any doubt here?